Hi everyone, Allegra Miller here to share with you the astrology for today, January 26, 2021, and the essential oils that will be helpful in processing these energies. I encourage you to go ahead and get the oils. I'm going to list off here so we can put them on together. doTERRA geranium, yarrow palm, cheer, cypress, breathe, slim and sassy, whisper, digestion, peace, and adaptive soft gels. Before I get into the details, I do want to emphasize that when I'm talking oils, I'm strictly referring to the brand doTERRA. There's a big difference in terms of the properties of doTERRA relative to other essential oils, so I do want to emphasize that. If you're interested in purchasing oils, please reach out. Not only do I sell doTERRA, I also offer several services in the healing arts, naturopathic consultations, bodywork, and life coaching sessions. So keep that in mind. You can read more about me in the bio. In the meantime, thank you for listening to this video tonight. I believe this is 21 days of me doing these videos. Thank you for the support along the way. This video in particular today, I had recorded one this morning, and then I was in more of a rush than I would have liked, and it just was like not put together, and it wasn't put together like it felt most aligned, and so I didn't put it out there earlier in the day. But anyway, nonetheless, here I am tonight. Here we are. Let's get started talking about oils. So the themes today are going to be self-awareness, keeping ourselves centered, keeping our emotions in check, not flying off the handle and making any rash decisions. So curbing impulsiveness, and then just being mindful, being protective of our heightened intuition and sensitivity today. The moon is in Cancer again, which I talked about yesterday, so maybe if you listened to yesterday's video, I guess I'll go over that a little bit. The Cancer energy is going to be very family-oriented, sweet, like homebody. I think of a homebody. It's the mom, dad of the zodiac. It is the nurturer, extremely intuitive and sensitive. Can be crabby, temperamental, ruled by the moon. So when the moon changes, the moods change. So 1 minute sweet and the next unexpectedly snappy when the moon changes, kind of thing. They can be easily wounded. And anyway, that's us today. Likely emotions are high. We're tender. I want to talk about some self-care things for us today with all of this in mind. It is the Aquarian sun, as you know, and there's a big aspect between... Well, anyway, let me start with some of these. Let's start right away with cypress on the bottom of the feet. Cypress will help us go with the flow and be okay with whatever unexpected energies could have been coming down around us in the last 48 hours. So Cypress is just all about going with divine flow and trusting that everything that's happening is in accordance with what's best. And it's just really grounding. I love Cypress. As I've mentioned in an earlier video, I didn't put it on my order at the beginning of the month, and I have been really missing it, and so I placed another order, and I got Cypress today in the mail, and I just love it. Anyway, it's enough about Cypress. Let's talk about what else is going on today. The Aquarian sun is square Uranus and Taurus. Square, that means a tense communication between Uranus and Taurus. This points to, can be big surprises, little surprises, any kind of surprises in the arena of looking at what's working in your life. It's kind of the energy of what is on the Aquarian side of things, what benefits the whole, and then the Taurus, which is very me focused and earth focused and material focused. I would say the two things coming together is like sifting out what doesn't work from what works, and being attentive to what lessons we've been learning the hard way that we don't need to learn the hard way anymore. I picked some oils for that specifically. Digestin, to help us digest our emotions. You can put this on the belly. That's going to help with some of that Cancerian influence, to help soothe our digestion, soothe our capacity to process emotions. Breathe oil is going to help with unexpected. You rub that in your hands, cup that over your nose and mouth without touching your eyes. Take some deep breaths in. That's really going to clear the airways, clear your head, help you get centered, focused. That oil is specifically helpful in curbing impulsive kind of behaviors, especially when today you have a tendency to have your emotions kind of go to your head, act out snappiness kind of thing. Breathe can help you with that. All right, what other aspects do I want to talk about today? Oh, I mentioned this yesterday, but I'm going to mention it again. The Cancer moon is continuing to square Chiron and Aries. Chiron is the wounded healer. This is an energy reminding us to not go backwards, to do things that we've done in the past that didn't work. People, places, things, whatever, to not repeat history. We've already learned the lessons. We don't need to go back. It's helping to heal the wounded aspects of ourselves and see them in a benevolent context of our growth. On that note, I chose the oil geranium. Geranium really helps the heart helps the heart soothe its wounds from. I often use the analogy of a flower that opens and closes. Well, the heart is kind of like that. It opens, and sometimes it can open amidst people, places, things, situations where it's not safe to be open. And in that, it gets wounded. And then all of a sudden it closes, and it can stay tight, like almost post-traumatic stress. It doesn't want to open again because it's been hurt. Geranium helps the heart with that discernment, that it's easy to open and easy to close, and it helps to build that muscle of discernment on when it's appropriate and when it's not. And in the meantime, it just helps to heal the wounds from opening when it wasn't appropriate. I love geranium. Geranium is great for all ages. I mean, diluted, of course, with tinies, but it's just a really sweet, soft oil, and it will help with the Cancerian emotional aspect today and the sensitivities that come with that. On that same note, yarrow palm I chose for a couple different reasons today. Yarrow palm is a very blue oil, by the way. It'll make you look like a Smurf. I like to take it internally. I also put it in my skincare regimen. I put it with the hydrating cream by doterra. Anyway, it's great for youthing the skin. It's amazing. But for the purposes that I'm referencing today, it's very helpful in having us feel safe. And when we feel this increased sensitivity, increased intuition, yarrow palm helps to make us feel more like Teflon with the energies that are happening around us, and less at the impact of, we can feel things, but we don't necessarily have to take them on. So it buffers us from whatever may be going on, not only in our immediate surroundings, but on a world platform, etc. I'm also mentioning it because there is a rare buy one get two free with yarrow palm, and that was yesterday and today only. So if you buy yarrow palm, which is a big bottle, it's a 30 ml bottle, you get both a bottle of tea tree oil, which is also good for boundaries, and also it's an eye youthing cream. I forget exactly what it's called. Anti-aging eye or something like that. Anyway, it's a good deal. Reach out to me if you're interested in the purchase of that. But let's move on here. I also chose cheer. I put cheer in my diffusers this morning because cheer is such a nice puller upper. It's like sunshine in a bottle and just helping us to feel fun and lighthearted, and it's uplifting. It's an elevating blend. So that will be helpful with the more intense square between the sun and Uranus. All right, what else? Early this morning, the moon sextiled Mars and Taurus. That was a good energy in working together. That was a while back, but we're still under the influence of it today. That's why I picked green mandarin in the lineup and cheer, because those are both good at keeping us lighthearted and fun and good working together. What else? Tonight at 2 a.m., so you're going to be feeling the influence before then. The moon is trine Neptune and Pisces. So you've got the Cancer moon trine Neptune and Pisces. That's like intuition on steroids, way sensitivity. It's going to be a dreamy, nostalgic, intuitive energy. And with that in mind, I didn't mention whisper. Whisper is going to be very good for softening our emotions, and I like to put this right on my heart. It's really sweet there. And just it's good for all that I just said, basically. It's also a good aphrodisiac, by the way, but that's not the purpose that I'm referencing it. All right, and then adaptive soft gels. Adaptive soft gels are great for unexpected things, and with that Uranus energy, you can have some unexpected things. Adaptive soft gels are great. I mean, of course, check with your doctor on what's right for you, but the oil is also great. That oil acts as an amplifier for any other oil. To put in the diffuser is great for shifting tides. Anyway, I think that covers everything today. I appreciate you listening and hope you enjoy this energy, and I will see you in the next video. Thank you so much for listening, liking, sharing, subscribing, all of that. Much appreciated. Have a wonderful night. Thanks.